In our last video, Ronnie2K slipped up and admitted that there is a quote-unquote slingshot effect on 2K. Me and many other players have known this. We've actually felt this throughout the entirety of 2K25, so it really wasn't anything new to us, but there's still some people that think that he wasn't serious. You see, on Instagram, he replied to this guy and said, "There's no slingshot effect. I was joking in that video." Guys, he was joking so much that he, one, deleted his Twitter video where he originally posted this after I called it out. Two, reposted it on TikTok without that part. And three, did the same thing on Instagram. I mean, doesn't really sound like a joke to me, but we already knew that was in the game. It was just confirmed by Ronnie. Now, this guy in the comments said, "That's not the rubber band, but you guys can think whatever you want." Now, if you missed the last video, slingshot effect is basically just 2K keeping teams in the game that don't deserve to be in the game. All of a sudden, your team that was making plenty of shots is missing. You're not getting rebounds. You're dropping steals. The other team starts to get steals. They're getting crazy rebounds. They hit crazy shots. That is what that is. Now, I'm going to show you guys a clip right here that is really bad. Real quick, though, please drop a like for me. You don't have to, but it does help a lot. So if you enjoy these, man, please do hit that thumbs up for me. I was 14-0 in the stage today. This is what's having me make this video, to be honest. 14-0 on the 2500 courts 2v2 stage. Hadn't lost a single game. I'm ISOing with a 6-6, playing with a 6-7. My 6-6, you guys have seen it before. I made it for the 1v1 court, but it does have 61 pass ac. You know, I made it specifically for 1v1, but I do put the max +1 on to get silver dimer for my teammates. You know, it helps a little bit. Okay, but we got 99 perimeter. You know, I can shoot, things like that. What I'm saying is I'm not LTing. I'm playing all the LT Dexters. I'm playing 99 3-point, 99 rebound. You know, all those lineups. Won all those games. And then I play a Legend 2 who is LT Dexing. We lose. In that game, it was a very close game. My teammate, who was shooting good all day and is a very good shooter, I played with him a lot, all of a sudden goes 1 for 7. And it's like, okay, you know, you have bad games. It does happen. But let's show the next game. Keep in mind, we were 14-0. Then we lose where my teammate just can't hit a shot. Like, literally can't even hit a rock. Can't even hit the ocean if he was throwing a rock at it, right? This is the next game right here. I'm on a 6-6. 88 interior defense, and I also have 80 rebound. Then I also have rebound boost, and I have my max +1 on rebound chaser to have gold rebound chaser. This guy, he doesn't have rebound in his top 4, so he at the most has, you know, silver rebound chaser. So he misses a shot, and then I miss a steal, gets his own rebound, 8-0. Check this out. He's gonna dribble around a little bit. I don't jump. Good defense. I'm there. Can't get my own rebound, picks it right back up. Now, right there was no, you know, he's 7 foot tall. There's nothing right there that was 7 foot tall. He was right there. My teammate has a 94 steal. We can't get the steal. Then he's going to pass it. I have a 67 steal. Not the greatest, but I played the lane great. Didn't get the steal. We're finally going to get something here and then lose it right back. You know, that does happen. He went for a post spin, whatever. So I know this guy doesn't want to shoot. Look, I'm literally playing back, running backwards. Still goes in, takes it right over me. That's the one that he greened. He actually greened it. You know, good for him. Look at this. Early week. 88 interior defense. Now, he goes down right here, takes up a terrible shot. Neither of us can get the rebound. My teammate has a 96 defensive rebound and a max +1 on to have legend rebound chaser. I have rebound boost. And on top of that, gold rebound chaser because I have the max +1 on. I mean, bro, you can't make it up. When the game wants you to lose, you don't lose every time. People think that that's what I'm talking about. No, you just are at a much, depending on how much they do it, you're at a much lower chance sometimes. I mean, look at what we had to do in that game. And by the way, I all of a sudden could not shoot in that game. I shoot 65% in the park. I shoot around that much in stage. I just couldn't shoot. I couldn't make a shot. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I wanted to make this right here. There's too much, like, just take it out. Just let players play the game. There should be zero algorithm. There should be zero dynamic difficulty adjustments that some people think is in the game as well, where basically you're getting nerfed in real time. Oh, you won 10 games in a row. Now you have to lose. Now you're at a very, very high chance to lose the game. Just remove all of it. Let good players win and bad players lose. That's how you learn. That's how you get better. This guy commented on the last video and he said, I miss when games punish bad players for being bad. Nowadays, everything is a participation award. It's bad, guys. But we have a lot more. I mean, this is bad. We have something even worse than I just showed you. It's honestly one of the worst things I've seen this entire year, but we're gonna get into that right after our sponsor, Prize Picks. What if I told you you could turn $20 into $20,000 just by predicting more or less on a few NBA players? That is 100% possible with our sponsor, Prize Picks, and it's as simple as selecting your sport, then the category within that sport, then select the players and pick if they'll do more or less than the predictions in those categories. The more you get right, the more money you make. Prize Picks is available in more than 30 states, and with my code, they'll give you $50 in free play when you place your first $5 lineup. Link is in the description. Age restrictions apply. Please play responsibly. All right, so some of you may have seen this already. Some of you may have not, but this is really bad. And it's even worse because it's March. What I mean by that is the game has almost 6 months left. And on top of that, we're at the point of the year where we probably will not get this fixed. That's what's so bad. We have about 5.5 months left of this game, like 50 days. Watch what people are doing. I'm gonna play it right here. This is the new cutting, dexing, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Speed boost, teleportation. Bro, this is real. This is not just one guy was getting lucky in a game. This is actually going on now, and this will probably be in 2K25 for the rest of the year. I really hope it isn't, but I think that our chances are really low. I mean, look at this. You thought LT dexing was bad and how they're moving around with 99 speed and 99 agility. They're probably going to start doing that now. I mean, no, they are going to start doing that now. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I really don't even. How is that even possible to make it into the game? Like, I really do not know. But let's talk about kind of what we were talking about earlier. I want you guys to just understand, really, because some people don't get it. But this guy commented and said, this is factual. I just learned about this 2 days ago, and the slingshot effect is slang term and also has other slang terms like the rubber band effect. The technical term is dynamic game difficulty balancing. Just look at it. Pretty much the dynamically in real time manipulates the sliders so that they're different for each side. The reason is to quote unquote prevent the losers from becoming disengaged and also to prevent the winners from thinking the game is too easy. Basically, let's say you have like an 80 win percent, right? And you play a guy, you've won a few games in a row, who's lost 2 or 3 games in a row, and you're up 10-0 or something. Like, the game, the theory is, if it's in the game, because it's in other games, is you now have a much less chance to pick up a steal if you are in the lane correctly. Your green window is smaller. You're gonna all of a sudden miss shots where you know you timed it. On top of RNG, it's just not good, bro. It is. I can't stress it to you all any more than I have how important this moment is right here for people to speak up. Content creators to say something. This will get worse than it already is. Now look, Black Cobra went to Twitter. This is what he said. Okay, one thing that frustrates me about the pivot/combo system, if I tried the same input again in the same area, I would probably get different animations that have different windows to pivot counter. I never really know what I'm gonna get and have to adjust on the fly. So what he's saying is something that I was telling you guys in the last video, just not for the post scoring mechanics, is even the post scoring, the jab steps, the pivots, whatever it is, even that, you just seen a guy that literally lives and breathes just moving around in the post, jab stepping, post spinning, post fading, saying that he could do the same exact move and it would not give it to him. He doesn't know. It's just random. That's how bursts are. I've been telling you guys in this game, I can literally 1v1 proving grounds. You catch the ball really far back, as you guys have seen, like far back from the 3-point line. I've known this for a very long time, literally due to 1v1 proving grounds, where I'll catch the ball, and if someone quits, I play an AI, right? Like for some reason you have to still play the AI. But the way I score on them, like I told you guys usually, is I'll just catch the ball and run over to the elbow on the right side. So the computer, basically they're trying to catch up to you, and you just go down the baseline, usually hit a little crossover, and you can get a dunk. Now, what I mean is that I'm giving you this entire example is when I'm going down and I'm running to the elbow down to the baseline, it gives me different bursts. And I know that for sure because I'll do the exact same movement. Trust me, I know how to hold turbo and move my left stick to the baseline and do one crossover. It'll give me a different movement, a different burst. And I know that because sometimes I get a slow one and the computer can catch up. Usually they block it and it goes out of bounds, or they get a contest on the layup, but it's still like open. You can still time it because they're behind you. Sometimes they'll just block it and pick it back up. But you see what I'm saying? Literally everything. Down to running out of something, like it's all random. That doesn't mean there is no skill gap in the game in terms of like you're just gonna lose to a guy that has a 10 win percent and has no idea what he's doing every game. That's not what that means, guys. It's just there's too much randomness. The quick stops, they are all random. You cannot get the same quick stop 5 times in a row. Go into the my court and try to get the same exact quick stop in the same spot. Start from the same spot, try to quick stop. You're not going to get it. There's going to be slight variations to that. You're going to take a jump shot. You're going to get slight variations, even if it's the exact same thing. And I'm just giving you an example. You're going to get hard variations from time to time that are completely different than what you just did the time before. We got to remove all this from the game, bro. Just let good people win and bad people lose. Anyway, Laker fan said, I say this with no disdain how it's been the past few years. I think the game needed to switch up in build style, but I think it's time 2K goes to a more restrictive builder. If there's some cool new innovative ideas, even better, but I think it's time for a switch. So this started a topic. Glock19 was talking about it, and then Joe Knows dropped into it. And this is what's going on here. Glock said, if you could have 5 things guaranteed to be in 2K26, what would they be? Joe didn't even give 5 things. He just said gameplay and builder that work together to promote multiple playstyles being on equal footing, providing build and lineup diversity across all game modes. Chalk said, feel like this is already a thing, but there will always be something that's superior and therefore lineups and playstyles will always look familiar. He said, I don't think this gameplay promotes diversity at all. There will always be a meta. Yes, there will be. Definitely agree, but this year's gameplay has made the meta far superior to any other style. And this is very similar to 2K22, last gen, current, whatever you want to call it. Like, you guys remember 2K22, that if basically you weren't on a playmaking shot creator, or 2K21, for example, like on the 3s court or whatever, if you didn't have a playmaking shot creator on your team, you were at a disadvantage. Once again, this is not that you're going to lose because you don't have a play shot. Oh, I'm never going to win a game. But you're at a disadvantage, and it's very evident. That's how it is this year as well. So maybe we do need to go back to more restrictive playstyles. Maybe we do need to go back to single or double archetypes, because unfortunately, for those of you that love superstar builders, and I prefer to not really have superstars, but I'll play whatever's in front of me, right? But unfortunately, the 2K community with a free builder is going to make 99 speed, 99 agility, and just run around in LT decks. Like, you're going to have some disadvantages with a single or double archetype system. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be as crazy as it is this year. So I understand what Joe is saying on that. Maybe that's what we need to do. Although, like I said, I personally am more of a fan of like the more restricted builders. Not, you're making a Kyle Korver or a Draymond Green, which by the way, it's never been like that. It's actually literally never been like that. I don't know why that is something that happens when you talk about this. But what I'm saying is, I do see the superstar builder point for one example and one example only. And it's important. It is because, some people want to make one build. They're not able to, they don't have the disposable income to make multiple builds. They want to make one build that's like really good and it can play on the 2s, the 3s, the rec. It's not going to be perfect for each area, but it's still going to be able to like be a really good build in multiple areas. So I do understand that, but you got to understand now that we've been so many years into this, that at this point you're picking your poison. And what poison do you want to pick? Are we going to go free builders and just let people have I'm playing centers that have 99 pass act, 99 strength, 99 rebound, 99 offensive rebound. Like, bro, that's just not going to be able to be done with a more restrictive builder. And if they are somehow able to get those stats, the rest of their build is going to be god awful. You see what I'm saying? And on top of all of that, you can get away with doing stuff like that. Like, I'm playing in the stage, right? I said I'm playing with a 6-7, and he's out here, you know, he's sitting in the corner most of the time. I'm ISOing most of the time. These guys are letting him shoot. It doesn't work most of the time because he's a really good shooter, like I said, but they're letting him shoot because he has like a 79-3 or an 83. They're playing to the RNG. So not only does the builder make like a part of what's going on, the actual coding of the game benefits it. You see what I'm saying? You are at a disadvantage if you don't have a 99-3 or a 99 rebound. And specifically, you know, 99 shooting, either mid-range or 3, you're at a disadvantage. You're much more likely to time a shot perfectly and miss. That's insane. That's actually crazy. So that's what, of course, it's going to be made around. Now, this is actually perfect, wow, for what we're talking about. But Dignify tweeted out, and this went crazy. He said, I just hope 2K brings back a pure green window next year. Having to predetermine what shots you have to take before you score is crazy. Guys, I'm in here in the stage. And once again, please do not say, I've been 3 for 3 before. I've went 4 for 4. You can do that. That does not define RNG. You can go 10 for 10 in a game. Okay? But I'll be 2 for 2. Right? And I'm like, from 3. I have to shoot a mid-range now. I have to go take a dunk. Okay? My teammate's 2 for 2 from 3. I'm like, bro, you should shoot a mid-range right here. We should go for a layup, a dunk. I'm literally playing algorithm more than I'm playing my opponent. I'm not even kidding to you guys. I'm thinking about the algorithm more than my opponent. Oh, right here, he just hit 2 threes in a row. He's got to shoot it for game. Think about how that sounds, bro. Think about how that sounds. This guy is 2 for 2 from 3. He has to shoot for game. He has to beat us by going 3 for 3. I mean, what? That's insane. If a guy is 0 for 2 or 0 for 3, that is way better than having heat check. I promise you right now, it is way better. It's what we were talking about in the last video. Reverse RNG. The game literally has reverse RNG. It gives people heat check after they've missed 2, 3, 4 shots in a row. And again, yes, you can miss 7 shots in a row. You can miss 8 shots in a row. People don't understand that with RNG. Basically, the more amount you make in a row, the bigger the dice you're spinning. Like, let's say you're 0 for 0. The game just started. You time the shot correctly. Yes, you've got RNG still there, so you got like a 70-80% chance to hit it. Let's say you have a 99-3, somewhere in there. You make 2, it goes down a little bit. You make 3, now you're spinning a dice that's got like 5 numbers on it. You make 4 or 5 in a row, now you're spinning a dice, and you only can pick 1 number. You're picking number 2, and there's 7 numbers on the dice. You see what I'm saying? That is what's going on. Why? Why? What is going on with gaming? It's not just 2K. You guys need to understand that. A lot of people in 2K only play sports games, but there's a good amount that need to like research the COD community, look into FIFA, look into Madden, look what these games are doing. It's a real thing. I don't got a tinfoil hat on right now and I'm going crazy. These are real things that need to be looked into if you genuinely do care about the future of 2K. If you're just going to be like, oh, the game's perfect, that's just being disingenuous. I told you guys, I've been having more fun than not playing the game. But I'm just not going to sit here and act like there is not a lot going on. There's not a lot of faults. And also in the future, I'm really the most worried about the future because it's not looking good. They're just going to make all this stuff even worse. Everything, once you know something is controlled, like RNG in the shooting and we've seen the slingshot effect, now you can't go back from that. What I mean is you're just gonna guess and assume almost everything is handheld because you don't even know at this point what is handheld and what is deciding the factors of the game besides you. If there's something deciding the factors in my shooting, why is there not something deciding when I've won 10 games in a row and all of a sudden my teammate literally cannot shoot? He is Helen Keller on the court. Like, he's not even throwing the ball at the rim at this point. But he's a 70% shooter, 60% shooter. Then the next game, I drop a steal. I play great defense. He gets his own rebound. I play great defense again. He gets his own rebound. He hits a weak early layup. He doesn't even time it. All that stuff. I mean, you just go back to that clip. These are real things, bro. Anyway, man, we only got a few more things to talk about. If you guys still haven't watched my trying to go 100-0 in the rec, you definitely need to see it after this, okay? I'm going to put it on the end screen. It'll pop up in a second. At the end of the video, you just click it, tap it. It'll take you right to it. But check this out. For those of you that have made it this far, man, I posted this on Twitter. This is a screenshot of 1v1 proving grounds this season. There's a guy that has a 330 games played and a 29.4 win percent who is in third place. He's ranked number 3, so he has a logo over his head, and when the season ends, he will get that moving, you know, that animated banner, which is the top prize. He's going to get that. Proving Grounds was not fixed. I tried to tell you guys that it was not fixed. It is so unfortunate that we finally got a real ranked mode, and it literally does not work. Like, there's no other way to just talk about it besides it does not work. You are able to cheat and finesse to the top rank. I wasted a ridiculous amount of hours trying to get that top 5 when everyone just cheats to get it. It is what it is. I mean, I can't blame them if 2K is just not going to fix it, okay? But anyway, guys, if you haven't seen the 100 Games in Rec, click or tap right here. It's a movie. I put 2 weeks into this video, 100+ hours of editing and gameplay. It's one of the best videos I will post. It's just like a no money spent in terms of how good it is, guys. Click it, tap it, and I'm out of here.